What's good, everyone? It's Smudger here. I hope you're all having a really good day, unless your name is Activision, Treyarch, Raven Software, any of the above that have any say in the size of the updates for Warzone. And that sounds like I'm going to start this video with quite a common gripe in that, you know, the update sizes have been ridiculous, they've been way too big, how can a game take up too much space? Which I am in essence, but the actual problem that I'm going to discuss today in this kind of mini rant is far worse than that in my opinion. Obviously the size of the updates always have been ridiculous, people have been complaining about it from day one, but they seem to have taken it to a next level. So obviously the season 2 update just came out, I did a video covering that, and it was like a 50 gig update across all platforms minimum, and that was incomprehensible this late on in the game. And I know a lot of people said they were doing it to save space, like this 50 gig was going to replace a lot of data that was already in there. Fine, whatever, like it's still a big update, it still took a long time for a lot of people. And then, you know, I go on top onto Warzone, you know, find some footage, and I come across a message which unfortunately did back out of, so it's not on screen right now, saying that some of the Modern Warfare data, so you know, campaign, co-op and multiplayer, it's either been removed or certain data packs have been removed. So if you want to play them, you have to re-download it. This game that I paid for, that I downloaded on my shitty internet, I have to re-download, and it's inconsequential, because a lot of people will say, well, why are you playing multiplayer Modern Warfare, you know, it's a dead game, you know, all those sort of memes, which is fine. But there's a lot of people that do not like Warzone, do not like Cold War, will play Modern Warfare as the kind of their sole game, which is fine, which is great. They enjoy it. They've paid for the game, and at no point did they ask for Warzone to uninstall their data. So you can see here, I've never uninstalled the campaign. I quite like the campaign, so I never actually had co-op installed, just for kind of transparency, so that doesn't bother me so much. But the campaign, I never had it uninstalled, because I always have the intention of going back and replaying through it. And multiplayer I played yesterday. I was still playing multiplayer yesterday, and now it is, the data packs have been uninstalled. It says installation suspended because I was kind of like midway through installing them before I decided to make this video. But I just think it's massively disrespectful. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Massively disrespectful to presume that no one plays your game. Surely they can see the numbers, and I think the way they try to do it for the most part is like, if you've played Warzone recently, they uninstalled it, but if you've not played Warzone recently, then they didn't, from what I've seen. I might be wrong on that, but people should be able to play both games. Like, your game shouldn't be so big and you shouldn't be so bad at data management that you have to uninstall your other game. I know that this in its core has been a problem for a while, but the fact that they had the balls to do this, just to uninstall Modern Warfare, and they're like, no, you're not playing that anymore. What's that, you want to play? Oh, you got to re-download everything, but don't worry, Warzone's safely on your device already. Like, Christ, there is some complexes going on over there to make you think that you can disrespect entirely, I guess, an entire section of your fan base. Like, not everyone likes Warzone, and there was a lot of issues surrounding Modern Warfare multiplayer, but people enjoy it. I enjoy it from a point of kind of kicking back and doing dumb shit on there, like jumping in to shoot the ship with like an LMG and just like fucking up people's days. I enjoyed that, but I'm not going to go out my way to re-download shit, and that is an awful stance to take. You should be rolling out support for at least kind of the 2 years after your game release, which is quite common in Call of Duty. So like, you know, you have one developer make a game and they'll roll out support for the next 2 years while they develop the other one, and the game in between gets released, and of course that doesn't really affect them. And because obviously you have the integration of Warzone now, where both developing sides are working together, it seems like they have very much just shafted multiplayer on all sides, which is a shame, because multiplayer in Call of Duty has a strong place in my heart, and a lot of people say that kind of like arena multiplayers are dead and battle royales are the future. Fine, whatever, they're wildly popular, but they're still a pretty decent core fan base for multiplayer games, and to do this just seems inherently disrespectful, and it's left a bit of a bitter taste in a lot of people's mouths. I had to scroll through Twitter, and a lot of people are not happy. And I've just realised, looking down, you can't actually see what any of this says on my screen, so we're just going to go like that. And so you can see that it just says installation suspended, missing data pack, and missing data pack. Overall, not a great impression to be leaving on your fan base. It's going to piss a lot of people off. I know a lot of hardcore Modern Warfare fans were already upset with how much Cold War was being pushed on them, especially because in Call of Duty you used to be able to have like a good kind of 18-month gap in between games. So if you didn't like Treyarch games, you'd be fine on one side and vice versa. Yeah, this ain't it, Chief. Do better. That's all I have to say. As always, if you did enjoy the video, I'm sorry it was a bit of a mini rant. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you want to find your way back. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.